Welcome back to KayakDangler's Fishing Adventures, where today we've got 2 or 3 hours of fishing. We'll see how it goes. Let's have some. Hopefully I'm live. Hopefully you guys can see me. We've had so much trouble going live recently, I don't know anymore if we're live. I don't trust it anymore. We're live. Happy days. Welcome in, whoever you may be. Thanks for joining KayakDangler on this lovely Thursday afternoon. Today we're fishing. Welcome in George, Germany. Welcome in Kojak. Welcome. Let's go. I've got a prawn out and some black lug. So we're gonna go prawn on one rod, prawn and crab on one rod, black lug on the other. Is the picture and everything okay, Kojak? So I haven't backed out and gone back in. It looks okay from my end. It looks okay from my end. Looks good, fantastic. Right then. Welcome in everyone. Thank you all for joining. Absolute legends. Right, that's that sorted. Let's turn the old hotspot off, see if this messes the live up. Shouldn't do, it doesn't normally. No, it didn't. Happy days, guys. Welcome in, Glenn. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for joining. Happy days, we're fishing. We will be in a minute anyway. I'm not going to go dongle, I'm going to go this rig. The old prawn. Prawning. How did George get on? Did George catch any fish? Fixed bayonet, welcome in, buddy. I'm waiting for Jan to come in, or Johan. Oh, yeah, Johan Backer. We all thought Johan was a female. Proves how wrong we were. Jan Backer, or Jan Backer as people see the name as, is actually a man. So sorry, Johan. I think it's Johan you pronounce it. Sorry about that. I do apologise. Me and local marks have been presuming you're a lady for the last God knows how long, buddy. Do apologise. Foxy gambling. Right, so we're going to put some mackerel and tiger prawn, holy mackerel. Kindly gifted by Kojak, the absolute gift monster. Holy mackerel and tiger prawn. Oh, don't make me turn the camera around, it ain't happening. Oh, it stinks, man. And we're just going to be gently flicking these out today because I don't need to be far at all. I'm still in my work trousers. I changed my top. So I don't think a high vis was very necessary. We're on the Daiwa Tournament Pro 13.6s because I need to use them a bit. And we're on the Pen 525 Mark 1 with the PMR converted side plate. And today we've got a 5.0 Seaweights Aberdeen X and a prawn. So let's have it. I just need to do a gentle flick. So I'm going to leave the mag on hard. Slap's good. I'm just going to do a wee penji. Actually, he's going. Yeah, a wee one. Oh, it feels horrible when the rod's dry. Anyway. There's wee and then there's that wee. That's two wee. Just like a little one. Slide down, perfect. Perfect. Little wee one. It's a flick. It's got a smooth hand all over it, so we'll loosen the drag up. There's rod number one. And then we've got pilchard and crab from Holy Mackerel. I'm going to move you just right in an awkward position, that camera. There we go. I can actually see it now. Happy days, guys. We're fishing with Kayak Dangler. Let's have some. Oh yeah, it smells absolutely delightful, Kojak. I'm going to use it as cologne, mate. I'm going to spray. I'm going to spray it all over me in the mornings. It stinks, mate. Welcome in, everyone. I'll be with you all in a minute. It's absolutely delightful, Kojak. Smells lovely. Well, we're going to use the rig we lost last time because I got it back. I got the leader back and the rig back. Happy days. We're only casting shallot like close in today. You don't need to whack it out there. Whatsoever. Thank you all for joining. Hope you all had a great day. Did George catch anything? Sorry if I missed you say that. I'm hoping we could bag a smooth hand, man. There's been a few caught, so more off boats, I think. There's been a few off the beaches. It would be lovely to see that rod just arch over. Really would. 5 dags. Do you like dags, George? Oh, dear me. This one's having pilchard and crab over black lug. can't believe there's 61 in the house already. Only 21 likes, so guys, come on. Smash that like button. You know, oh, that stinks, dude. Blech. This is on a Seaways tour clip down that we lost last time. I went back and got it, as I always do. Oh, I still got a cotton wrap around it. No, get off. That cotton is biodegradable, I have to add. Little flick again. Might go a little harder this time, not much. Nice. Just a little flick. I'm not trying today, guys. I don't want to be out too far. I don't want to be out there too far. Let's have it. I'll put my key away before I lose it. This is only going to be a short session today, guys. Ain't going to be no mammoth session like we sometimes do. Tide's in an hour, basically. So she ain't going to be a big session. It's a little one. Tomorrow I'm going out for a meal because it was my dad's birthday the other day. And we're going out for a meal. So I won't be able to fish tomorrow, guys. So I thought I'd come out today. Robert, you absolute legend. Thank you very much, buddy. Cheers, pal. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Whoa, don't remove it. I need to remove the comment. Sorry about that. Hi, Ed. Welcome in, buddy. I'm just going to get the kettle out. It's John B time. Oh, buddy, John B. Gonna get him right out. He's done some travelling recently, John B. He's been down the lakes. He needs to go to Brighton or Southbourne, John B. does, I reckon. Or Bognor, or Cornwall, or Wales, or the west coast of Scotland for some skate, or John B needs to go somewhere else where there's some big fish, I think. I think Craig from Seaways is up for a Scotland trip at some point, so you may see me and Craig from Seaways jollying off one day to catch some big old skate. That'd be great fun, that would. Oh, there's a different net out there today. It's a different colour. It's not coming over here, so that's the main thing. Different colour flag. I've not seen an orange one before. .76 in the house, legends. Don't forget to share it out, smash that like button, subscribe. Yeah, you know it, George. Yeah, we'll have a week off work at some point, and we'll definitely do Dorset and possibly Devon. Maybe get into Cornwall, but probably not. I'll probably need a separate week for that. Bird strike. Good afternoon, Olaf. How's it going, buddy? Thank you for joining KayakDangler's Fishing Adventures. For today, we're fishing. And we'd love an early smooth round. I'm actually going to get a peeler crab out to defrost. That's how much I'd love an early smooth round. Kindly donated by Patrick. A nice peeler crab, there we go. Get that out defrosting. We've got 3 in there. Got some hardbacks and we've got some peelers. You know your cool box is good when your milk starts freezing. That's when you know you got a good cool box. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I've always got time for questions. Far away, Mr. Kojak. Far away. Hugh Gordon, welcome in. Left hand rod's got Dogfish. Oh, there's the metal detector guy. I wonder if he wants to find my Abu part for me, which is up there. I know where it is. Hey, guy, come over here, mate. I have to go and chat to him in a minute. I'm sorry, did someone ask a question? I missed it. Sorry about that. Can you advise me, please? I'm changing it to braid for beach casting. What poundage is your favourite for mainline and shock leader? I'm ex-soldier and fishing is brilliant in my mind. It is very good for your mind. Thanks for your service, buddy. Appreciated. When I use braid, I use J braid in X8 J braid in about 59 or 60 something pounds, 62 pound, and then I use an 89 pound braid leader. Basically, all J braid. If you're fishing a rocky area though, I wouldn't recommend braid personally. But if you're fishing clean ground, crack on. But yeah, I use J braid. I use J braid X8. I think it's 69 or 59, I can't remember. And I fish with a near on 90 pound braid leader. Because it's just too thin to be fishing with like 30 pound. Far too thin. But that's on my fixed spools when I use my I don't have it on my multipliers, I only have it on my fixed spools. But I appreciate you asking the question, and thanks for the service, buddy. Absolutely appreciate it. You guys do an amazing job looking after everything. Diggers, welcome in. No worries, fixed bayonets, no worries. If you're on Facebook, or Instagram, because my name's the same, KayakDangler's Fishing, I think it's Kayak Dangler on Facebook, I might have changed it. But go on, if you're on Facebook, send me a message and I can send you links to the braids I use. If you want, mate. I've had no problem with them at all. They've been rock solid for me when I've used them. I'm going to try some on one of my multipliers at some point. So I used to use it on my multipliers back in the day. And I really used to like it. So I'm going to try some on my multiplier at some point. Just for a laugh. I reckon we'll be able to cast the moon with it. It's just when you get a crack off, it's a really bad one. Yeah, if you got either of them social medias, hit me up on there. Hit me up on one of my socials. Kojak can post the links if you want, mate. To my Instagram, Kayak Dangler profile, and my Facebook one. Send me a private message and say it's you, and I'll speak to you on there, buddy. That's probably the best thing. Fishing Billy. Yeah, you can post them, yeah. Facebook or Instagram, whichever one you fancy, maybe both. Eric, how's it going, buddy? Thank you for joining. It's a lovely Thursday afternoon. I'm absolutely shattered this week, but it doesn't stop me going fishing. It's not going to be a big session because the tide's at 5, so I'm a bit late on the tide. But I'm out tomorrow night, so I'm not going to make tomorrow. So I thought I'd best squeeze a quick one in tonight. I've only got a head torch, so if it gets dark, we're running on a head torch, and that's it. I didn't even bother bringing me rod lights. I was like, nope, I'm just going to go really light. So I didn't have time, otherwise I'd just spend too much time messing around. So I kept it quick. Mate, what is it with baiting tools? They're such a pain. There it is. Is that Patrick or George? No, it's a dog walker. I am going to go and ask that metal detector man if he's been up the top of the beach where I'm sitting right now and found a little metal part for a fishing reel. And if not, I'm going to ask him if he minds having a look whilst he's here. Getting some more black lug wrapped up, so they're ready to go. The crab's defrosting. We'll get that on the dongle. Probably put half on at a time. But I bet that metal detector man could find that Abu part. Razor shell? Not heard of that, Billy. I use razor clam. Not the actual razor from inside the shell. I've never used the shell itself though. How you doing, Craig? Welcome in, buddy. We're fishing with your right, on the right hand rod, we got one of your fantastic Turk clip downs, the same one I lost last time I was beach fishing. Oh, a shell to make a bait. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I used to do that as a nipper as well. I used to do that as well. Go down, go down and find all the weights and stuff down the local marina, down the arm. Where George fishes, but the other side. So George had 6 dogfish. There we go. Talk of the devils. Your back's a bit better today. I had a bath and Kojak's donated Epsom salts. It's a bit better, but I tweaked it again at work. I slipped down the roof a little bit, and when I got foot in it again, it made my back go. We'll give that a second. Let's do a clip down. Let's wait for a second one. Dorset, Kev, how you doing, buddy? Oh, okay, I thought I did. I'll when I finish my live, buddy, I'll accept that and I'll chat to you later about it, bud. I'll find the links for the braids I use and I'll send it over to you, mate. I didn't realise I had it locked off unless your friend. Sorry about that. I shall accept that later and I shall send you a message. More than happy to help. But yeah, you're right, buddy. Fishing is amazing for the mind, especially, you know, if you've been in the services, you know, you want to just take your mind off life, don't you? You want to go fishing. So, fishing, you can just shut off, can't you, and just fish. Brilliant. That's why I love it so much. Duck, welcome in. Yeah, see, I've been advised that a lot of times. I've done it a couple of times. I move too much in my sleep to have a pillow between my legs. I've got a crushed lower disc, so I don't know if that will help. It would help a bit, I think, but I move too much. That's my problem. Don't think it'll stay there. I'm not bad, Kev. I'm alright, mate. Doing alright. Bit of a bad back. Getting too old for roofing. Apart from that, it's great, mate. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, mate. Yeah, I live with that constantly. I've always got sciatica running down my legs and that, mate. Constantly, bud. Live with that. It's happened when I was 15 years old, buddy. I literally lived with it since I was 15. Just about to turn 16 when it happened. And I've lived with it all my life, bud. I used to take all the hydrocodone and all the nasty drugs the doctor tried giving you, but I stopped all that because it's no good for you, man. I just don't take any drugs for it, basically. Cool, cat. How's it going, buddy? Yeah, there is. Funny, yeah, I know the leg movements. I've done them where you pull it into your chest and all that, hold it and all that stuff. I do, when it gets really bad, I do all that, yep. And there's also breathing exercises when you're laying down as well. some breathe. They open up your cavity and they push pressure and stuff on the areas that you just can't reach, and that helps as well. Deep breathing exercises where you hold it for like 20 seconds and stuff, and then breathe out for 20 seconds or 15 seconds. I can't remember exactly how it went now, but you gotta like slowly breathe in, hold it for so long, then breathe back out for so long, and it seems to help as well. I've got plenty of exercises when it goes, but at the moment it's just how it is when it's a little bit sore. It's always there, but it's at the moment it's like not quite trapped my nerve, but it's getting close. It's obviously like a little bit of trapped nerve. When it really traps, that's when I get real bad issues, man. Really bad issues. I'm constantly living in pain, but life goes on. You get used to it, don't you? Here we go, woofer, we have got a woofer. Billy loves a woofer. Have I got two woofers on? That's the question. The other rod just to arch over, that's what we want. Oh, blimey. That is one heavy woofer. Oh, that's why, it's a woofer and weed. That'd be why it's fighting like mad. First cast. We've just gone and jinxed it, guys. Well, that's a woofer with a load of seaweed. That's why it feels so heavy. Perfectly hooked on the sea weights rig. Absolutely perfect. It's a woofer. It's a woofer. It's better than a blank. It's first cast, so we've done it now, haven't we?
Oh, good man.
No, that's it. It's cursed.
Any smoothies about?
Not yet. Yeah, I know there's dead ones. I know. The boats have probably chucked them back, haven't they? Cheers, mate. I'm just going to run up and speak to this metal detector, guys. I'm going to leave you guys here before I cast down. He's going to come over shortly. He said, do I know where it is? I went, yeah, precisely. I know precisely where it was. I was like, sorry to be cheeky. You don't want a little challenge, do you, mate? I mean, what have you lost? Happy days. Hopefully he finds that bit. He'll probably go and find the screw and not the bit. I know there's a couple of other guys that come down here, so hopefully they haven't found it already. I don't mind if he finds it. I don't mind sticking like some money in his pocket if I haven't got any money on me. I don't mind donating to something though. If he'd like me to donate to a charity, a few quid or something, if he finds it. Found something at the moment he's looking for. Oh, he made a right old mess of that mush. Oh, coily leader, that's why. He's coming. There you go, guys. I'll put these quite loose because if I'm going to speak to him, I'm going to go and show him where it was.
you very much. You're a legend. I knew that. I knew you'd find it. Thank you.
Boom. He said put a fiver on cancer care. Boom. What a result. What an absolute result. There we go. That is it. I know it's it, Kojak. What a lovely fella. Yeah, Diggers, I knew where it was, buddy. Just couldn't find it. I might have to get into metal detecting. I quite like the idea of it. I bet I could find some stuff down here in the summer. Well, it's just the fact it's the original off my TSR. It really bugged me because it's a TSR original one and it's in pristine condition. So I wanted to find it. I just need to get the thing fixed now. I need to get a bigger screw in it because the screw's threaded. The handle needs tapping, so it's got a bigger thread. I bet he finds a screw next, you watch. He's still in that zone. I bet it's the screw beep, and I should have told him there's a screw there. A microscopic screw. Probably to rock up with that in a minute. But guys, I was so close to finding it myself. Who donated? Kojak, you legend. Thank you very much. It is a keeper from an ambassador handle, Terry B. Exactly that. It's that Abu 6500 TSR. That's exactly what it's from, brother. You know your stuff. That's exactly what it is, mate. Precisely. So happy about that. That really bugged me, man. Cancer care. He wants me to do. Well, I said to him, what charity do you support? He said cancer care. So we'll give a. I said I'll stick a 10 on cancer care. We'll just stick a 5 on. I think that one was a false alarm. Just better get a bait ready for the other rod. Missing bites. Some nice people out there still, isn't there? Finding some stuff up there, guys. Yeah, he found it in seconds. I literally pointed to the idea where it was. And hang on, I've got one. Boom, there it was. He got his little out, poked it around a bit, and boom, it picked it up. He's got a good eye because I couldn't actually see it. He's like, there it is. Well, I can't see that. He's got a very good eye. Very good eye. Absolute legend. Pilchard and crab. I'm going to go on the black rod this time. Oh, it's our wolf on the left. It'd be nice if it carried on pulling down and it was a smut. I might send one out there a little bit further this time. Into the breakthrough of the gully. I know what it looks like out there at the moment, because I was out there the other day having a look. What a lovely chap. Found me thing for me. Absolute legend. Need to use my left arm to dip the tip more. Use my right a bit too much. If you're watching, Alan. Still didn't try and send it, I just sent it a little bit more than the last one. Still wasn't a send by any means. Right, half a crab going on, guys. Peeler. Patrick's peeler. It's more of a softback actually, this one. I did say there were soft and hards in that, in the soft and peelers in the thing, so I'm just going to wrap it with shell. Just make it a bit more robust. There's a crab out there, guys. If there's a hound out there, should I say, this is going to find it. Definitely. Especially pumped full of crab oil. That's going to make it even better. KayakDangler's the legend, treating me to some more stuff. Oh yeah, that's got custard coming out of it. Good signs. I'm going to get the old syringe, whatever it is. Oh, I'll put it back in there. I'll put it back in there. There it is. I'm going to get some of this crab oil. But which actually smells a bit like crab and what is it, crab and pilchard and crab. That stinks much. Oh, that's fun. Get that left rod in. Have a rechuck. Probably got a dog from it anyway. This one is still an 18-pound line, this reel. It's lasted ages, that line. Skimming across the top as it does with a pen. Absolutely flies in, a million mile an hour. It's an up and over rig. Sea weights, lead, sea weights hook, size 3R I think it is. A Mutsu circle hook. Very sharp, clearly. This is an up and over rig. Boom. Little flick. Too much. Done that. That went well too far. That went well too far. Never mind. That's just on the edge of the reef actually, that'd be perfect. Pick up a ray there. A little flick and it went out like 100 yards. I sort of paced the cast out the other day. When I found that rig we lost, I paced it out and from where it landed it was about 140 yards. But we actually had reeled it in about 20 odd yards before, so that was a good cast we were doing the other day. Casting a bit further than I think at times, I really am. Wait till I actually can cast properly, that'll be even better, won't it? And obviously I paced it out, which isn't the best, but it was around about 140 yards, I'd say. Kojak was with me. Oh, there's another crab bait ready. Come on, hounds, let's get smashed by a hound. Imagine that, guys. 150 people and 98 likes. Thank you very much, guys. Let's make another cup of tea. Yeah, I'd looked for that thing the other day and I was close. I must have moved it from where it started because it was further down the beach than where it would have been. So I heard it ching as well the other day when I was looking for it and I was rummaging around the floor after I finished my live. I did sort of scrape the stones over a few times and heard it ching. So I was very close to finding it myself. Fishing Billy, thank you very much, buddy. Skeet, how you doing, brother? Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're feeling a bit better. Michael, how you doing, buddy? So something I've realised I wasn't doing right on the cast was when Alan said dip the tip. You're actually supposed to bring the tip down almost horizontal so the lead extends out a lot further and gives it a lot more flick behind your head. So this is something I'm paying attention on with my casting at the moment, is dipping that tip so it goes horizontal down when I can, because of the slope on the beach. So then bring it back round your shoulder. It then goes up higher and goes in a nicer arc. So something I watched another guy actually in a slow-mo and it was a banging angle of him casting and I see exactly what Alan was going on about now. Exactly. Lewis, how's it going, buddy? think I saved the video. I'll have to post it up. Really is a great explanation of the cast, but all in one little video. Hound dog hunt, how you doing, buddy? Nice. Get out there, buddy. Get out there and smash them. I should be going feeder fishing again this weekend. I don't know if I'm going to do a night or not. We'll see. I might go and do a carp night afterwards, but I might not. See how my back's feeling. I don't want to do a night if my back's going to go in the middle of the night when I'm jumping up for a run, so I'm definitely going to do a bit of feeder fishing this weekend. 100%. 110, Kojak, let's go. Top shooter, how's it going, buddy? I do apologise if I've already spoken and said hello, but it's so hard to remember everyone sometimes. $148 people in the chat, that's mad. Well, watching the live. Absolutely awesome, thank you very much, guys. You guys are obviously enjoying the content because you keep coming back, so I really appreciate everyone. And there goes John B. Simon, welcome in, buddy. Poachers. Absolute poachers. What are you doing?
How are you?
Oh no,
Crash.
the bloody poachers are here.
Right, mate.
Have you just got back or you come down for a sesh?
No, I've been down there.
Have you?
Dogfish fest.
Yeah, I've had one dog so far. One dog.
9.
9?
Yeah.
9?
Yeah, very good.
I've just put crab out on the left.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Well, you just fished the beach along here?
Yeah.
I thought you were the other side earlier.
No, I was
Just here?
I was miles away down there.
Yeah.
No.
You were literally up at the bus stop?
Yes.
Oh,
I put on there, look to your left. But I don't know if you
oh
were
mate, I've been so busy. I got some guy with did you see the metal detector guy? He found my reel part for me.
No way. No way.
Yeah, the keeper bit for the handle, for the Abu.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's handy.
Yeah, it's very handy because it's the original one for the TSR. I didn't want to have to buy another one. So.
They're coming handy. How's the rods doing?
Oh, they're lovely, these rods.
Are they good?
Yeah, I haven't even tried the full potential yet. The other day when I snapped off, because I got snagged up that way a bit more, when me and Kojak went back, I paced it out from where I found the lead, and I'd reeled it in about 25 yards already, somewhere around that, and it was paced out, it would have been 140 yards.
Wow.
and that was not even trying. So God knows what I could do when I can actually cast properly. Do you know what I mean?
Remember that day when I said I hadn't lost any of sea weights' weight?
You found it?
No, I've lost 4 now.
Oh, yeah, that unfortunately, dude, that happens. If you use Kayak Dangler 10, you get 10% off. If you speak to him nicely, you know, he might help you out a bit.
No, it's been a good afternoon.
Did you try his hooks yet? Did you try them hooks he gave you?
I'm working my way to them.
To them, yeah. Try them, mate. They're good. Highly rate them. I'm using the Aberdeen X on one rig at the moment. This ain't a good example actually. That one's a bit old, and I've sharpened it up. But that's the Aberdeen X size 5.0.
Yeah.
And then at the moment I've got a Mutsu on a dongle, 3.0 I think that is, and I've got one of his 2 clip downs on the right hand rod with black lug on it.
Well, hopefully you get something better than we did.
Well, I've got crab on the left, so I'm hoping to get a hound.
Yeah, something.
It's actually very houndy tide. Actually, this is.
Down more thread down this morning. They've been obviously the boats have been.
Yes. Someone mentioned that. Yeah. No, the hound. This is the perfect tide for hounds. Actually, smaller tides. I prefer it for them, and I find them on the ebb normally. Okay, normally about 3 hours before, like 4 to 3 hours before, if it's in a small tide, and then up to 3 hours afterwards. I've had hounds before, but obviously that's like hound season, like near July time. I was smashing them like 3 years ago, man. When I first started my YouTube, if you go back to some of my first lives, there's some mental smooth round sessions, dude. Mental. I'm talking mental.
Better
Like,
than dogs, isn't it?
yeah, one session I had, I can't remember how many, but I think all of them other than a couple were doubles, and there was fish up to like 13, 14 pound. Some good hounds.
Nice
Some good hounds, man. I'm hoping for a hound now or a Raymondo.
Local Mark said that's a nice way.
Yeah, I saw that.
I went on this chat, but you can't chat, can you?
You got to be a member. What you need to do, George, is go into your settings and see if you accept gifted memberships.
Right.
Because there's a good chance if you subscribe to him, you'll get a gifted membership, mate. If someone does like gifted memberships, they get allocated randomly. Normally, if you're in the chat, but you can't be in the chat if you're not a member, so that doesn't really work. Yeah, no, unfortunately you got to be a member, but it's, I mean, I'd buy the subscription, $1.99, because he does a lot of fishing.
Yeah.
Keeps me entertained in the evenings, mate. I'm going to do a Teams with him one day. We keep chatting about it, just haven't arranged it yet.
On the boat soon?
Yeah, I'll definitely come soon. Yeah, I'd rather wait for the nice weather. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't like all that choppy, foggy weather.
No. Well, I think that's the first time we've ever been out that was thick when that was.
I'm just going to mute you guys a minute, actually. I've got a bite, guys. Sorry, guys, I just had to talk about something quite personal there. I didn't want to talk about it live on YouTube. I'm just going to wait for a second dogfish to hit the other snood. On a 2-shotter of dogfish.
You got 9 to beat.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to be anything. You had a long session and mine's only short. You were out 5 hours, weren't you?
4 hours, mate. Yeah, it was good fun today.
Nice one, guys. Poachers. I thought you'd come to poach.
Well, we're just going to come tip the tent up and George, but don't do that.
No, you could set up, just stick your rod rest up there. Yeah. That's all. I'm casting out that way. You got plenty of room. You know, we get along now, so it'll be all right.
Some coffee down. So
Nice.
yeah.
Nice. It's nice seeing you guys, man.
Yeah, and you, Paul.
We'll
let
sort
you know when we go
out
out.
the boat thing.
Oh, 100%. We'll sort something out soon, man.
Cool.
I'd rather wait until it was like really going off out there, you know what I mean?
It's like when it's really nice, we jump in and have a good laugh.
Yeah, a bit of a crack, yeah.
Jump about.
Yeah, I've heard it gets a bit boisterous for you a lot of times.
No.
Have a good evening, guys.
Outstanding pillars of the community.
Yeah, I'm sure. Now I know you both went to Little Hampton School. See you later. See you later, guys. Simon. Yeah, it's just something personal I didn't want to talk about on a live, basically. Bit sad, really. I've lost a friend recently. I didn't want to, like, very recently. I didn't want to shout it all over YouTube. Yeah, we found out yesterday we lost one of our friends, unfortunately. Didn't want to be bawling it all over YouTube, man. It turns out that George actually went to school in his class, so... Bless him. Lemon, thank you for the new header, man. Absolute legend. And you wouldn't let me donate you anything. You're naughty, mate. Should have let me donate you something, man. Well, let's have a look at that Ryan. That did get a knock. It's got a bit of woofer. That's come off, I reckon. Don't know, it's still a bit weighted. What is that? Is that a rockling? Yes, it's a little rockling. Yes, different species to a woofer. So happy about that. There you go, guys. On the CUH hook clip down, you've got a perfectly hooked rockling. Five bearded. Absolute monster, look at it. Whew. Nearly got John B. Look at the size of that thing. Absolute beast. Look at it, it's huge. Absolute bass candy, that is. Yeah, he went back. Absolute bass candy. See, that's the thing, there's rocks out there, so there's going to be a rockling, funny enough. We don't mind a rockling on a kayak dangler. They're nice little fish. Should have got it him in George's, because this is something other than a dogfish. Come on people, let's go. I hope you're all well though, thanks for joining everyone. Is it this weekend the clocks change, guys? Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, Pam. That's where the right hand rod's just gone, Pam. Oh, left hand rod, is that dogfish? Come on, imagine that, that's a crab bait on the left. Go on, pull over. Oh, that looks a bit more exciting. Go on. Come on, hound. Let's have a first hound on these rods. Let's give it a little while to progress. Oh, God. You knocked the mic off. We'd know if that was a hound, the rod would have arched over by now. It's a woofer, isn't it? That's great. That's a great indication from a rockling, though. That shows how good these rods are for bite indication. That little rockling gave that a nice bite. Yeah, I know, Kojak. It's going to be awesome, mate. And the Kenzakis. I haven't had a good session on the T9s with hounds yet either. That'd be good. Let's get that woofer in there, eh? No need to strike, it's a saddle. Be a Raymond. Tell you what, if he's a dog, they do fight well, don't they? I don't care what anyone says, they put up a bit of a show sometimes. Pulls your string, man, that's the main thing, look at that. Come off. No, it's a woofer. It's a woofer. Whoa. There you go, guys. Another woofer. Oh, didn't mean to fire that high, caught me hand. It's alright, did a 9 out of 10 flip. It's quite a good one. Didn't toss it quite like that, it sort of caught me hand. Wrapped around my hand, it did. Wasted crab though, that was. Got the same prawn going back out, but I'm going to fill it this time. With mackerel and prawn, funny enough. About 0.1 of a mil, that's all I put in it. Maybe 0.1.5, something like that. Get that knot out of the old pulley. Good at knotting up there. Little flick with this one. Little slow, mellow flick. Don't know why I bother even swinging it. I might just overhead it, but I don't like it anymore. I don't like overheading it. It's more time to get a bird's nest. Let's go, people. Let's go. Scooby, how's it going, brother? David Schofield, how you doing, pal? Thank you for joining, mate. Appreciate it. Tried the other bit of crab on this rig. Two woofers and a rockling, guys. Two dogfish and a rockling. Thanks for catching. The crab's on, ready to go. Happy days. Yeah, can everyone go and subscribe to Will's channel, please? Most appreciated. Well, time to relax a bit now. It's been a bit hectic. I'm so glad we found that real part. That bloke's a legend. Just the fact it's the original off the reel. It is like a little catfish, yeah. It does look like a little catfish, you're right. We got 5 bearded rocklings round this way. You get 3 bearded, they grow really big and they're really vibrant colours at times. And we get the 5 bearded slugs. They literally look like little slugs. It's the 3 bearded, they get a chisel and they get some monsters down there. Absolute monsters. Nice, Will, nice. I was just saying earlier to my colleague, I must go to Wales at some point. Although there was a competition, or there was 40 anglers yesterday, whenever it was, along the north coast somewhere, northwest coast, and they blanked. All 40 of them, from what I heard. It must have been a competition. I wonder if it was an Anglesey competition. Anglesey tackle and bait comp. Might well have been. Jerry Hattrick, welcome in, buddy. Thank you very much. Yeah, they do look amazing. They've got lovely oranges and funny spots and patterns down them, haven't they? They're awesome looking fish, mate. It's a shame we don't get them around here. We've only ever got the 5 bearded slugs around here. I'd rather catch rockling than dogfish, though, I have to say, guys. Back in the day, they were a pest. You literally could catch 3 of them at a time if you had a triple hook rig on. But these days it's nice to see one. Back in the day you'd pack up and go home. Well, that's no worries. You're going to be going live? Or are you going to do videos? Because if you want to go live before you've got enough subs... Oh, there's the bluefin comp, was it? Fair enough. If you want to go live before you got enough subs, if you use an app called Streamlabs, you can go from Streamlabs onto YouTube. So you can actually go live before you got 50 subs by using Streamlabs. Just for your information, mate. There's only 50 subs, so it won't take long. I'll keep pushing the channel. And another person we want to help out as well is the old Dixon's Dangling Adventures. So Kojak, if you don't mind whacking Dixon's Dangling Adventures up, he'd mostly appreciate it. He's got 60 odd or 70 odd subs now. I need to help him out, man. He's a nice chap I met at work. He's a good angler too. No worries, Will. No worries, you don't have to do lives, mate. Vids are good. But that's, yeah, anyone who wants to start YouTube, if you haven't got 50 subs yet, you can always use Streamlabs, and you can actually go through YouTube on Streamlabs. It's weird, it lets you do it. I think I did a couple like that before I got enough subs. As soon as I got it, I'll stop doing it. What's the time now? It's got to be 5:30, yeah, close. Got another hour and a half, at least. It's only a small tide, so I ain't going out very far. I'm just so happy about that reel part. What great timing to be down here when there was a nice gentleman that was willing to help me. Perfect timing. Bugging me, that was. I now need to find a screw that works in it, that's short enough but wide enough. So I've got to up the size of the thread. I've got to get a tap and die or whatever. I might ask my dad actually if he's got any. I need small ones. And tap a new thread, and then find a screw to fit. And then possibly drill the hole out on this plate a little bit bigger. But that's alright, don't mind doing that. I use the Dremel for that. Just bore it out till it's big enough. Might be big enough to take a bigger screw anyway. Because the handle, the thread on the handle's gone. Melvin, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, not doing bad, thanks, mate. I'm alright. I've had 2 dogfish and a rockling, so we haven't blanked. We've well christened the rods now, as far as I'm concerned. So we've had a couple of sessions now catching fish. The first session we blanked, so we've now broken the duck on the rods. They're nice with the pens as well, actually. Very nice with the pens. It's a nice balance. Right, and Rod's got a bite. bit of weed on there too, but it's got a bite. Dogfish. Hell, woofers. It's kiting to the right. God, I was trying to give some back though. A wolf. 2 dogs and a rockling. Mate, that 3 dogs. That's one hell of a lively dogfish. He's trying to be a smooth hound, that one. He's like, I want to be a smooth hound today, I think. Really, mate, that's another woofer. You go on with you. Plastic bag, man. I thought it was seaweed. Poo bag. I'll pick that up later. Do you know how difficult it is to consciously not send it too hard when you're casting? It's very difficult. I'm going to use the mackerel and tiger prawn this time. Holy mackerel certainly fill their bottles up properly as well. When it comes to their additives, they fill it right up. Stinks. Literally stinks. They're 1 1/4 turns off from the mag. I fancy sending one a little harder. know Kojak likes the sound of them reels. How's it going, everyone? Thank you for being here. I mean, that was a nice medium cast. Still went out nice. I don't want to go too far. It's either that or I want to go out really far. It's either I want to go middle, like close, today. With the left hand rod's quite close. A bit further than I wanted to be honest. The right hand rod though, I'm quite happy to bang that one out with the black lug on it. Into the open channel out there, that's out there. Well, that one certainly ended up. Kojak knows. Fishing Billy, thank you very much, mate, legend. Yeah, Ace Reflections is a legend. Legend. Yeah, we've on 3 dogfish and a rockling now, so at least we're catching fish. A lot more positive than it has been. Billy, legend, mate. Thank you very much. Oh, Billy and his 99p of dogfish. Loves it. Wow. I'll be a big rockling, not a woofer. A big old rockling. Big old rockling is what we want. Let's make a couple more worm baits up. Oh. Nope, I soon will. He's gone for the 14'2", fair enough. Yeah, I've got the 13.6 because Alan advised that for my sloping beaches we got here. They're very awkward beaches, and for my size, but the 14.2 I bet it's a lovely rod. I've not tried a 14.2. I bet it's absolutely lovely. But for me now, the 13.6 is definitely the size for me. I can just swing it better. I can actually swing it round better. For the beaches I fish. If I was fishing somewhere like, well, Chesil has its days where it's got lovely gullies down the bottom to stand up the top. But Southbourne, places like that, I use my 14-foot rods. On my beach here, I'm better off with short rods. Simple as that. JD, brother, how you doing, pal? Hope you're well, mate. Thanks for popping in. Alright, we got a fish on the line rod. Is it another rockling? It's very subtle bites. I reckon it's another rockling. If anything. Yeah, I reckon we've got another rockling. Doesn't feel like a dog. There's a bit of weight there. Double it rockling. It's from range as well, isn't it? Maybe it's a dogfish. It's turned into more of a dogfish now than it was. Might be a rockling. Don't want to lose it. Feels a bit more doggy now though. That's not a rockling. If it is, it's a big one. Oh, it's got to be weed on there as well. Yeah, I was going to say. Oh, it's just weed. No, it's a big weed fish in a bag. What is it with all these bags? What's going on, man? It's a good old weed fish, guys. It's a champ. There's a nice one. And another bit of plastic. That's the containers that went down, isn't it? The Isle of Wight. It's a beauty. Look at that. Absolute beauty. I thought it was a bit dead weight. Nice. Nice. Is that rock marks? Because like that sort of rod is probably banging for rock mark fishing. Nice fresh black lug on it for the dogfish. Well, I hope everybody in the chat's well. Lovely to see everyone in there. You're all legends, a lot of you. I was lucky. Didn't come on clipped. Some nice steady flicker out there. Happy days. Jay, I do want to have a go at them, mate, yeah. Are you up for it? Yeah, you know it. Definitely, yeah. Wouldn't mind catching one of them, Jay. Yeah, but Jay, are you up for the stingers, mate, when they come, when they're about? We'll do a stinger session, man. I'll have to do a session before then. I fancy going to Southbourne, Jay, soon. Do you fancy coming along? I definitely fancy going to Southbourne, man. I think Craig wanted to come along as well. Ape, how's it going, buddy? I want to do a few trips like soon. We're going to have a little bit of a... I'm definitely going to do a Dorset trip at some point. I've got to do a few places that I need to revisit. Got some unfinished business. A few places. Debo, how's it going, buddy? Do you? Yeah, fair enough, Jay. That sounds good, mate. That sounds the one. We'll have to go and do that, maybe. I know I've got a few spots near me locally, mate, so we can find one as well. Mr. and Mrs. Diana, how's it going? Welcome in. How you doing, Marina? You alright? Come on, crab bait. Oh, that's not a crab, it's a prawn. That'd be right. We'll reach up there in a minute for the crab. That's why it's not the crab. It's not the crab, is it? It's a prawn. Mosquito, get out. $150 likes, you legends. Come on, let's go. Right hand rod. Had a nibble. Yeah, I'm loving these Tournament Pro 13.6s. I'm so glad I got them. So glad I got them before I couldn't. So happy to have these rods. They're absolutely lovely. To be honest, I think I prefer them to the Kenzaki, I've got to say. But they don't cast as nice. The Kenzaki's a casting machine compared to these. These are a lot softer. Once I get the hang of them, I think I'll be able to cast well with them. But the Kenzaki's still an easier casting rod. Definitely. So if anyone wants an easy casting rod, go for a Kenzaki. Sis, welcome in. I take it's my sis anyway, I'm saying. Yeah, it's my sis, how's it going? It's a lovely day for it though. Sis, is the camera level enough for you? It looks pretty good. At least we're catching fish. I'm so happy to be actually catching fish. But we're going to reach out that left. So I don't want to get that crab out there because it's now time that you'd expect a hound after high tide. Well, around here it is anyway. And it's the sort of tide I'd expect to catch hounds on as well. I normally get them on the smaller ones. Someone's had a go at that. There's the crabby one. Pilchard and crab. That's the kitty. Oh, it stinks, man. This one isn't going out very far. And this isn't really designed for hounds. This is more of a ray rig. It's only like £40, I think, or it might be £60 actually. So it'll handle a hound. It's just that invisible I use, it's very thin. Or Vanek, I can't remember what it's called now. That Yuki, whatever it is. No, I've got to get in the habit of dipping that tip. Gently though, gently. Ease up, man. It's true. You've got to remember not to send it when you're trying to flick it out there. A mini GoPro, yeah, that'd be cool. I've got a DJI, but there's no way I'm attaching that to my rod. I can tell you. You can get these special cameras, can't you? But they're not very nice to cast. I suppose if you cast it on its own, it'd be alright. But they're not very nice to cast. I've seen other people doing it. Horrible looking things to cast. The old canfish, whatever they're called. Let me get another crab out. Stick a crab on. It's a bit big that hook actually. I'll just leave that hook to one side. I won't use that one. We'll get another crab ready. We'll stick with crab, I think. Get another softback / peeler out, shall we? I need to order some crabs actually, to be honest with you. A lot of places got them now, so need to get on the crabs. Get some stocked up whilst I can. Esther, welcome in. Hope you're well in Guernsey. Thank you for joining. Yeah, they're always awkward here. Yeah, I've seen on everyone's videos. It's just awkward the way you got to set them up, isn't it? They do a pendulum thing and they just want to spin around the weight and all that. It looks a nightmare. You need a camera with a built-in LED. That's what it needs. The camera needs to be the LED. And use a short hook link so it gets the action. What we actually need is a 360 style camera attached like just next to the LED, like the same part of a LED. No, there ain't around here. Not at the moment, Olaf. When it is clear, it would be clear enough. So yeah, at times there'd only be a few times a year you'd probably be able to see anything though around here. But if I had one, I could use it on a kayak. And we'd definitely be able to see stuff then. But nah, I'm not into all that right now. I'm quite happy just fishing. Look at that lovely sky. Yeah, exactly that here, yeah. Perfect for the kayak. But nah, I'm not really into making videos, so I could send my DJI down if I wanted to do that. Not that I'd want to. DJI's waterproof. Wouldn't want to snag that up. No way. Dorset Kivet is lovely down here today, mate. It is very calm, Olaf. It's the perfect sort of conditions for smooth hounds, to be honest. On this area here, that's what it needs. Like small tides, calm seas. We'd normally be underwater now. If we were on one of our tides we normally fish, we'd be sitting in the water now, pretty much. With that low down the beach. I could have gone a bit lower, but I didn't want to risk it. What food have I got in this carrier bag from last session? That's the question. Crisps and cake. Oh, I've got a bit of cake. A bit of cake. Bit of lemon drizzle. If only we were allowed fires. You light a fire on this beach, the fire brigade would come down in about 5 minutes and put it out. Followed by the police. Nah, man. Unfortunately, them days are gone. You're allowed a barbecue then. We'll have to bring a barbecue one day. Definitely. I need to get another one for carp fishing anyway. You can get these collapsible ones, can't you? They're like V-shaped ones. That's flat, like flat pack. I was thinking of getting one of them made out of stainless, so like proper heavy duty stainless. I was thinking of getting one of them. And I could bring it down the beach as well. Cook some sangers and stuff down the beach. Put a shrimp on a barbie, mate. Ramrod. Always as you put a kettle on it. It's got to be a woofer in it. I'd say so. got to be a bit of rock right there. Is it another weed fish? It's got to be a weed. I hope I'm not striking at weed fish. Back is sore, as you can tell by the way I'm standing. The posture's totally screwed when my back's gone. Oh. If I got something big on it, it'd probably hurt my back or something. What is this? Is it anything? Is it just weed fish? Well, it come off. No, it was just a lot more weed than that, I reckon. That's what I reckon it was, guys. I reckon it was a hell of a lot more weed than there's on there now. No, that hook has been disturbed. I wonder if something fell off there like a dog. Because that bait's definitely been disturbed. It's been shot up a little bit. Definitely been disturbed, that. John B gonna hold fire for me just to have a cast quick? Or is he gonna whistle? What's the casting? It's only work trousers, don't mind wiping my hands on them. No. Yeah, they duck. They don't let us do it round here. I've seen Dangler and fishing with Matt, South Coast Dangler and Matt have fires before. But no, we're not allowed, man. We're not allowed in Sussex. They really don't like it. Around my area, they don't put it that way. And fires on the beach are dodgy anyway. You need to find a patch of sand like in front of us there. You can't go near the rods there. Because you put it on stones and they spit at you. They're a nightmare. I've had a limpet shell spitting, where a flint or something blew up, a limpet shell went flying with it off underneath a fire and it stuck on my eyelid when I was a kid. I'm not even joking, it literally stuck to my eye. Very lucky that day. Lucky it didn't do any major damage. Be very careful with that when you're building a fire on a beach. Yeah, Jamie, honestly. Something like a flint exploded, because that's what happens when you light fires on the beach. and it flicked a limpet, a little limpet shell at about 1,000,000 miles an hour into my eyeball. But luckily it stuck to my eyelid. It's sizzling on my eyelid. Red hot. Honestly, it's not pleasant. I had like a scab on my eyelid for about 3 months afterwards because it just would not heal. It was a nightmare. So the message is, kids, don't play with fires down the beach at all. Yeah, fair enough, Alfie. Alpha. Fair enough. That's the way it goes, isn't it? It's calm here, it swells up there. I bet you got massive tides as well. We've got tiny tides. I bet you got the opposite up there, but you got monster tides. I've had 3 dogfish and a rockling and 2 weedfish. Robert Hewitt, how's it going, buddy? It's going well, my end, mate. I've had 3 dogs and a rockling. We've got black lug on the right hand rod and we got crab out on the left. Softbacks or peelers. I think they're actually softbacks, them ones. But they've still got a good amount of stuff in them, so that's alright. I know peelers are generally better, but Patrick donated me some crab and he wasn't sure if they're peelers or hard or softbacks. They were supposed to be peelers, but they came more like softbacks basically. Kind of hoping for a hound, but seems to be dogfish and rockling. Lee Clark, how's it going, buddy? No worries, Robert. Take care, man. Take care. You shouldn't be so naughty, should you? The police wouldn't be after you. Keith, not bad, mate. I hope you're well, buddy. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you joining, mate. We've had 3 dogfish and a rockling, 5 bearded rockling. Small one. Nice, yeah, get out on the sib, yeah, definitely. It's not quite, I wouldn't recommend, I mean, it's a bit cold still, the water, so, I mean, that's why I always leave the kayaking probably till next month. I think it's not, well, I have been out in March, but it's not the safest. What I tell you, because the water's really cold. You don't want to fall in there and be in there too long and not be able to get back too quick. That's the problem. But yeah, man, sibs are a bit better than kayaks when it comes to that, so. No worries, Kojak. Do I use a radio in the kayak? What do you mean, a VHF? A VHF? Yeah, I've got a ship shore radio. Yeah, portable. Yeah. If that's what you mean, for the Coast Guard, yes. Yes, I do. I got one last year. Oh yes, I don't go about that. I might have got it the year before. I don't go about that now. I've been making sure that's been working over the winter period as well, charging it up and stuff and using it, going out and making sure it's still good. So we're still good on that front. Obviously I haven't done any calls off land because you're not allowed with one of them radios. Yeah, I mean, if you want to chat on the radio with people, you do really need to get the certificate, yes. But if you just want to call the Coast Guard, they will never say, you haven't got a ticket, we're not coming to help. They'll always, I had a Coast Guard come round and do some electrics in my flat, because he's an electrician, and he's one of the local Coast Guards, and he saw my radio on the side. And he went, oh, you go out on boats, do you? I went, no, I go out on a kayak. I went, what's the score with the ticket thing? He went, if you called me up, I would not say no to coming to get you if you needed help. He said, just don't use it to chat to other boats and stuff and you're good. And I don't, so. If you want to chat, you should have your ticket, yeah. But I don't want to chat. I just want to call for help. Well, I don't want to call for help at all, actually, ever. I don't want to have to call for help in the first place. Military chopper. A military chopper going through. Might even be the Coast Guard, actually. Billy, I mean, if I was chatting randomly on the radio to other boats and that, then I'd go for it. It's not expensive, it's only like 80 quid or something. It's a very easy course to do. But I got told there's really no need to. They'd rather you had it without a ticket if you're only going to use it for emergency than didn't have it at all. That's what he told me. He said, I'd rather you had one than not. He said, because it's much safer than trying to use your phone. He said, once your phone's wet, it's normally knackered anyway, so you can't use it. Yeah, you got a test, yeah. I think it comes to about 120 quid in total. Terry B, how you doing, mate? $90, yeah, I thought it was 90. Is that the whole thing, Billy, yeah? Like a little half-day course thing you have to go and do? Because that's what I was looking at, a little half-day or a quarter-day course thing you go and do a couple of 3 hours. I mean, I might do it one day, just so I've got the ticket so I can chat. But the thing is, when you've got a boat coming at you, it'd be really handy to try and find them on the radio and say, mate, I'm in a kayak in front of you, you're gunning straight at me. You know what I mean? It'd be really handy to try and find them. You could probably do that on 1.6. They'd probably let you do that on 1.6 because they should be on 1.6, but not everyone sits on 1.6. That's the problem. There's certain channels that you can use to chat on there. They prefer you to chat on. Billy, mate, I know. That's something I've got to invest in, to be honest with you. I need to get a new personal float device that's got a potential to have the beacon, if you want it, and a pack for flares and stuff built onto you. I need to get that one. I need to get one of them PDFs that have got all of that malarkey built into it, because at the moment I haven't. And I need some flares on the kayak as well, to be honest. I do need to get on that. They're not expensive. Pistols, yeah, fair enough. Terry, fair enough. We're not allowed to carry them in the UK, mate. I might be arrested. If I'm live on YouTube and I shot a pistol off, mate, I think I might get arrested. When I get back to shore, for sure. For sure. On the water, I don't know if there's actually a law, but when you get back to the shore, you'll definitely be nicked. You could get a first starters, yeah. What is there special ones for that very reason, Billy? I wouldn't want to carry one, they do. Flares are good enough. But yeah, you are right, because there's times when the boat's like, because you're in a kayak, they're chatting along at 30 knots, and their bows up in the air, you know what I mean? They can't see it. You know, they're up in the air, sorry. They can't see you. Terry. Honestly, mate, we're not allowed to do that here. I'd be locked up, Terry. Literally, I'd be put in prison if I did that here. You're not even allowed one. Warded off pirates. Well, when I'm in a kayak, I mean, hopefully I shouldn't get attacked by pirates. It's not a very piratey sort of thing to attack, is it, a kayak? I doubt they'd be want to hit a kayak, to be honest. Fair enough, Biddy, yeah, best to be safe. I don't think about pirates when I'm on a kayak, to be fair. Oh, fair enough, Alpha. Terry B. I don't condone shooters, by the way, whatsoever. I have nothing to do with the shooters. I'm going to check that crab bait. Can't believe I put the hound rod on the lighter line. It's only £2 lighter, 18 on this, 20 on the other. Oh, there's a bit of weed there now, guys. Might come off in that bit of current there. No, still a bit of weed there. Might be last cast now, guys, on this rod. See if we can get a stonker on the last cast. I'm just going to add, and that bait's actually still good. Add a bit to it. No worries, Eric. Thanks for joining, buddy. I want this on the edge of the reef, this cast. Bit of crab, strapped to a bit of crab basically. I've piggybacked crab onto crab. Not a massive bait. Bit of peeler onto a bit of peeler basically. Filled with crab stuff and holy mackerel. Crab oil. Perfect. Literally perfect. Right on the edge of that reef. Absolutely perfect. Ugh. Yeah, you love your board, don't you, Mr. Terry B? I see you butchered one recently, mate. Looks like you've done a fine job of it. Yeah, Billy. I know you did. You gotta be, just try and keep it like friendly on the channels, man. And sort of like clean. Some do, some don't, you know. I try and keep it as clean as possible, you know. I know I have my moments, but they get deleted. I know it doesn't stop everyone remembering it, but at least I take it off. And it happens. And we start again normally. When I have a bad start to a live because stuff's happened, I normally stop and start again. And they're normally really good sessions afterwards, actually. The joys of being a stroppy git. I don't drink anymore, Billy. Because I can't behave when I'm drunk, mate, so I don't drink anymore. If you can't drink, don't drink's my theory. I gave up drinking to prove to my mum that I could do it before she passed away. And I did I haven't drunk now for 5 years, I think it is. Maybe a bit more. I can't remember now. It's been a while. It's got to be 5 years now. Because I just can't do it, man. Yeah, Terry, I can't. If you can't, don't do it, innit? If you can't behave when you're drunk, don't do it at all. That's what I realised. Yeah, I bet it does, Dorset Kev. Fair enough, Billy. At least you admit it, that you got the issue, mate. But, you know, I used to love a drink, but it didn't love me. Did I miss it? Or too early? Oh, the old handles need a bit of oil. It's squeaky. $151 watching, 178 likes. We're gonna make 200. Leak log. You don't mind a bit of a laugh on it. Flipped over, mate. Very nice. Very nice. Boom. Put his rig away, or don't. Right, John B can go away now. Pack up all I need to pack up so before it gets dark. South Coast Bass Smash. George, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for popping along earlier. I didn't realise you were fishing over there, you see? I thought it was miles away. I thought it was the other side. When I came on earlier, I could have swore you were over the other side, mate. Never mind. We've had 3 dogfish and a rockling. It seems like the flood was better earlier, obviously. Maybe it's just your stinkers if you're using them. Your stinkers. Quite happy not to have caught a load of dogs though, to be honest. We had a rockling, that's made my day, that is. I do like a little rockling. We don't mind one of them on Kayak Dangler. I used to hate them, now I love them. Yeah, Kojak's a machine. Absolute machine. AI. AI. It is awesome, Jamie, you're right. So are you though, everyone's awesome, man. Everyone that comes in and supports my channel is awesome. With Kojak the bot, he's pretty good, I'll give him his due. Yeah, Nightbot admits it, yeah. Yeah, he's got a good AI voice, hasn't he? Yeah, Billy, you sound when you're sober. I won't lie, you absolutely sound when you're sober, bud. I think you just realised not to come on when you've had a few too many jars now, haven't you? You took yourself off last time, didn't you? A couple of sessions ago, you took yourself away because you had too much to drink, and you said the next live that you'd had too many, so you took yourself away. So I appreciate it, man. Because I'd be the same, Billy. I'd end up saying the wrong thing without thinking. I'd be exactly the same, Billy. Seriously. You said you got KFC. You went to bed, didn't you? That's why I gave up drinking, Billy. Because I'd be the same as that, man. I am my dream. Welcome back. I mean, sorry, well, you said, hello back. Hello, I am my dream. Welcome in. Welcome back. Welcome in. Yeah, Will's a hard character, man. If he's banned someone or someone's banned someone, yeah, man, good luck with that. You know, he's a good bloke, mate, but you don't want to, like, annoy him because he doesn't like trouble in his chats, mate. Simple as that, really. You know, he puts his foot down and that's it, really. But you might be lucky. He might see you behaving around other people's lives, Billy. You know what I mean? That's the long and short of it. He might see you've like realised, and you never know. But that's down to you and him, mate. I don't want to get involved in anyone's fjords, mate. I don't want to. That's not me, mate. I ain't doing that. I ain't getting involved. Well, we do. If we talk about him, and if you've got something nice to say, that's what I say when it comes to talking about other channels. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing. That's my policy when it comes to other channels. Because I don't want anything to do with anything. I just want to go fishing and then get on with people. I'm trying just to get on with people, man. Yeah, I can't get involved, Billy, so like I said, I don't get involved, mate, in other people's issues. I had enough of that a while back. I ain't doing it anymore. I ain't doing it anymore, man. I had enough issues going on when I first started YouTube. I don't want it anymore. Never again. Yeah, it's pretty tasty when he's boxing, yeah. Okay, exactly, Billy. Where's the doggers? I want a smooth round, man. Sod the dogfish. I want a £10 smooth round to absolutely double one of them rods over. It'd probably be on the black lug one with the tiny hooks. West Coast bass. Don't think I've seen them. If you mean South Coast bass smash, yeah, George is a legend. Yeah, KJ, don't worry about it. I've explained, mate. And if there's nothing nice to say about another channel, don't say nothing. It's as simple as that, isn't it? Billy's not exactly saying anything, he's just gutted that he messed up on loads of marks, that's all. This is the way it goes, man. This is the way it goes. We all do things and then regret it afterwards. Especially when we've had a few tinnies. That's why I don't have the tinnies. Welcome in from Holland, I take it. Deutsch, is that Germany? Deutschland. That's Holland, isn't it? Welcome in, buddy. Thanks for joining. Terry B, you're very abrasive. Germany, yeah, Deutschland, of course it is. I should know that. My family's like, I'm half German, half, I'm not even going to say what the other half is. Half German, half Jewish, pretty much, I am. Which is a weird mix, isn't it? I'm actually English, but... Yeah, Billy, you sound as when you're not had a tinny, mate. Like I said, you're good as gold, mate. You have a good chat with everyone, you have a good laugh, and you just don't go too far once you've had a few jars, mate. You're good. As soon as you've had a few jars, we all lose our minds a little bit, don't we? This is what I'm saying, man. The problem is you say stuff before you think, don't you, when you've had a few jars? And then you sometimes think afterwards, oh bugger, why did I say that? I used to all the time. I know the pain, dude. Been an absolutely lovely little live though, nearly 3 hours. Exactly. I mean, that's the saying, isn't it? That's the one. I was actually thinking about what the saying was. That's the one, Pam. That's exactly the saying. This is the south coast of England, yes. France is opposite. So France is over there. This is the south coast of England, yes. Go on, Kojak. Kojak doesn't mind a bit of translating. We're not going to be live a lot longer though. It's starting to get dark and it's a while after high tide now. It's nearly 2 hours after high tide. We'll give it till 2 hours after. We've got another sort of 20 minutes, 15 minutes. See if we can nab another fish. That was a bite we had a minute ago. It's gutting we lost it or whatever happened. Might have been a rockling just pecking away at the baits. Terry Beer's been alright, mate. I don't mind. We've caught some fish. 3 dogfish and 1 rockling. It's better than no fish, isn't it? It's better than skunk, as you call it in America, or blank, as we call it in England. Yeah, man. It's better than that. And it's just nice to get out. It's just nice to get out. Yeah, I'll put you right when you say something wrong, Billy. I ain't shy, mate. if Kojak and Jamie don't and Nightbot don't, I definitely will. Do you know what I mean? So don't worry about that, Billy. I'll always tell someone when I'm not happy. A bit like yourself, Billy. I've seen some of your videos and that. A bit like yourself. I don't put up with anything really if I don't need to. At the end of the day, I'm live. People want to come in and be nice, happy days. If they don't, you know where the door is. It's as simple as that. It really is. That is the long and the short of it. If you're going to come in and be nice, stay. If you're not, bugger off. As NJ would say, skip it. Yeah, we try and keep it as chilled and mellow as possible for everyone. I know I have my moments, but I'm the host, so I'm allowed. I still delete them though when I have them. People love it when I get like that. Anyway, Dano loves it when I get angry. Dano loves my angry ones. Old Inglorious. He has his moments. He has his moments in lives. At the end of the day, guys, mental issue is a real thing, you know. Mental issues. You know, we've all got things hiding inside. Demons. And, you know, it can't always be sweet as and light, can it? I do try my hardest. But there's just some things that really bug you some days. And dog poop's one of them. Dog poop really gets my goat. That's one of my bugbears down the beach, I have to tell you. And I've realised what I've done actually. I've not bought my head torch, I've just bought the case with the batteries in. Yeah, that's exactly what I've done. I haven't even got a torch with me. Oh, is everything packed up? Yeah, it is. So everything is actually packed up, so we're alright. I haven't even bought my head torch, I just suddenly had a thought. My head torch sitting on the side at home. It's alright, we've got another 15 minutes of mellow light, 20 minutes. Steve Clark, how you doing, buddy? Jamie, I'd rather a dog peed on my bag than put your bivvy up and realise it's right in a pile of poop. I'd much rather a dog wee than a pile of poop, I have to tell you. Billy, mate, I find so much of it. Seriously, bruv. It depends. This bit of beach here is not so bad because it's so open to the public, where if you go down to the less open areas where people just don't seem to care anymore, they just let it poop everywhere, man. I even caught one before, set up the other week, and I was like, "You gonna sort that out?" Tidal wash it away. What, in like a week's time when it's big enough? Maybe. You're not right now, won't it? Yeah, it gets my goat. Yeah, I offer them a bag if they haven't got one. So a lot of people say, "Oh, I forgot my bag, here you go, have one." I used to carry dog poop bags with me when I used to fish this particular lake, a public access lake. I used to carry them because I used to see it all the time down the footpaths. And I used to say to the mate, "You alright there?" "Yeah, why's that, buddy?" "Oh, did you forget your bag or something, mate?" "Oh, yeah, I did, yeah. Well, here you go, mate. I'm pulling out your pocket." They're like, "Oh, I'll go and grab it." I used to do it all the time when I was fishing a public lake. Well, it wasn't a public lake, it was a public access lake. Well, it was a public lake at the time, day ticket lake, but the actual footpaths around it all public and not fenced off. That's why I've always preferred cats. You don't have to chase them around, picking up their rear ends. Well, I'm going to pack one of the rods down. I'm going to bring in the Ryan rod. It's getting dark, I ain't got a torch with me. I can use my phone if it gets too dark once I finish a live, but I forgot to bring my head torch like an absolute numpty. If the cloud wasn't there, it'd be a hell of a lot lighter. It's been a lovely live there, guys. Lovely evenings fishing. Tomorrow I won't be fishing because I'm out. Taking my dad for dinner because it was his 80th birthday the other day. So we're taking him out for dinner. Nice steak. Come on, smooth round on that live rod whilst we're packing up. And that's why I like them clips, because they're plastic on the side that comes in the ice. I'm so glad I went and asked that metal detector bloke to find that real part. That's literally made my session as well, that has. Get that real part back. It wasn't that much of an issue, it's just really nice to got it back. Really wasn't a big issue, but you can always buy them, but it's just the fact it's the original of the reel. Right, I might as well reel this other rod in then, because it's getting dark, and it doesn't look it on the camera, but trust me it is. I haven't got that light, so. But we tried for a hound, a bass, a ray, and we got dogfish and rockling. No, the one rod was a scratching rig, let's be honest. I think it'll be light still at 8 o'clock by the end of beginning of next week. So happy days. Where's the real bag gone? It's got to be here somewhere. There it is. Awesome. You'll see where it's lead blowing up in the box just from daylight. Crazy. Obviously to get your rod bag ready first, isn't it? Yeah, thanks everyone for joining. Cheers for all your kind donations today, guys. You're absolute legends. Hope you all enjoyed the session. We should be going back out again. Probably feeder fishing at the weekend. I don't know what day. If my back's still like it is, I definitely ain't doing a night on a carp. But I'll happily go and fish today, I think. If it's feeling a lot better, I might take my carp kit with me. See about having a carp session. Oh, dear me. I'm really hungry as well. Thanks for the sound, man. Alright, then, people, I want to say goodbye. You're not going to see me if I turn around, I think. Not really, no. Alright, then, guys. Thanks everybody for today. Absolute legends. I'll be out again soon, not tomorrow. But I really fancy a bit of feeder fishing, so yeah, thanks to Kojak, Robert and Fishing Billy. Absolute legends, and thanks to everybody who come in. 200 likes as well. Yeah, 200 likes, get in there. Thank you very much, everyone. Until next time, this has been Kayak Dangler. Catch you on the beach, man. See you later.